What up, everyone? Timothy, a time of refinement. We are officially past Thanksgiving holidays. I hope you had a fantastic holiday. Hope you're with people that you loved and cherished, and were with family, hopefully. We had a good time. Me and my brother, we definitely did. Had a lot of people over on Sunday, which kind of rolls me into the conversation that I want to have today. There was almost 20 people over here. Had everyone bring some food, did a potluck type of thing, and yeah, I just got burned out, man. Like, it's a lot of people, it's a lot of effort, a lot of noise, excitement. It's great, absolutely fantastic. Glad people had a place to go. Everyone really, really enjoyed their time, and I'm more than happy to host. I'm more than happy to put effort and energy out. But yeah, I think I just got to a boiling point where I'm just like, yeah, I need some time to myself. And even today, like I'm supposed to go out and hang out with some buddies and stuff, and I'm just like, I'm calling early night. I'll come say hi, but that's pretty much it. I am cooked emotionally and physically, and just tired in general. Um, it's okay to take some time for yourself. I know I covered this before, but it's also important to take time for yourself as well. Meaning, no need to text or call anybody. There's no need to reach out. There's no need to go out and hang out. Just enjoy the time. I mean, turn the TV on, turn a fire on, have a cup of coffee, have a cup of tea. Probably not doom scrolling your phone. I mean, that's not going to help anything. In fact, it's going to make your brain more tired because it's just constantly moving. So take a little bit of time. Take a little time to relax and just enjoy the alone time and the quiet time. It's definitely necessary, even for super extroverted people such as myself and a lot of people that I know. Someone asked me the other day, they said, how do you keep, just doing things, just setting up events and parties and all this stuff? I'm like, I don't know. It's a good question, because I said my social battery runs out as well, and they're like, "No way, that never runs out." And I'm like, "Oh yes, it does." Just because I enjoy what I do does not mean there's not a point in my day or during the week that I don't want to have alone time. Like, I want some space. I want some quiet time. And we're always hustling and bustling as people, right? Hustling and bustling, whether it's your relationship or whether it's, friends or family, work. We're just always, always, always on the go. We're always moving. Our brain is always moving. If we never sitting down on our phone, scrolling, doom scrolling, looking up stuff, commenting on things that doesn't even matter. Our brain is constantly in motion, and just because we're sitting on our butt watching TV or scrolling does not mean that's rest. In fact, I would argue that it's putting our brain on overdrive to not even relax at all. So I'm trying to learn that. I'm trying to realize that the reason I feel tired at the end of the day, if I'm not doing anything, quote unquote, it's because I was just on my phone, or I was watching TV. I wasn't really relaxing. There's a difference. There's a big, big difference. So take that time. Take that time for yourself. Enjoy it. Bask in it. Lean into it. And just know that it's important to do that for yourself and for your well-being. Because Lord knows we need it in this day and age. We can't sit still. We have a hard time with relaxing, with being alone. We have a hard time being alone with our thoughts. We also have a hard time just sitting quietly and not doing anything. I think one of the greatest gifts some of my friends give me, and it's super uncomfortable to me, is just sitting in quiet and not having to have a conversation, not having to ask questions, not having to answer anything, Not picking up your phone if there's an awkward moment, just sitting there, relaxing, sitting on the couch, sitting around the fire, sitting watching the stars, whatever it is, right? It can be any of those things. And it's important, and we've lost that, especially now. I mean, we've gone so far. We've come so far in the past, just 15 years. Like not even 15 years. I mean, the things that we have now to keep us preoccupied, the things that we have to hit our dopamine receptors properly, and to just, everybody has anxiety and ADHD, and it's just important. It's important to take time for yourself, recuperate, and rewire the brain. And I say that as someone who continually moves, continually goes, does not like to sit because I feel unworthy or I'm not being busy. Even though when I sit down, and I know I should be working, if I put things in my brain to where I'm doing things but not necessarily working, it doesn't trigger anything, which is really strange to me. But nevertheless, it still happens. So the advice is just to relax, to enjoy the time, to slow down, to have conversations with people. You don't need to pick up your phone every waking second when there's an awkward moment. In fact, it throws me off when somebody doesn't do that. Even in line at the grocery store, even at line, waiting for food, whatever it is, waiting in line in anything. People are always on their phones because we have it, it's in our pocket. We have it in our pocket to entertain us while we're bored, right? And we need to do better. We need to do better as humans. We need to do better as men and women in that regard, because we are not on a good path to slowing our brain down and to just relax as people. And it raises our cortisol levels. It raises our stress, raises our cortisol levels. So in turn, that's going to affect our health as well. And there's probably a reason that we have a very unhealthy society. Mentally, physically, and emotionally. All three of them combined. Now, what to do? Start tonight. Start today, wherever you are. Start this morning, this afternoon, and just take a little bit. Just whether it's just 5 minutes, relax. I remember back before I went to bed a while ago, I would sit outside and I would just meditate for 10 minutes. I would set my timer, put my phone to the side, and do my very best to just relax, be quiet, and just meditate for 10 minutes. And gradually, as I did it, the time didn't seem as slow. It seemed fast, because before, I would meditate and I'd just be like, oh my God, this is just so long. But yet I'll scroll my phone for 10 minutes and just not even think of anything of the time, right? So I need to get back into that. But for you, just 5 minutes. 5 minutes before bed, 5 minutes in the morning before you get up with your day. We want to really fill our day. We want to sleep in as long as we can, and then we get up, we get our coffee, and then we're late and we're rushed and we're rolling. So just take that time and just to relax, just to be quiet and calm your brain. It'll do you a world of good. I know it has for me, and I need to get back on track. And no, I'm not making a New Year's resolution for this. I'm just going to start doing it right now. New Year's resolutions are garbage, but I'll get into that as we get closer to 2026. Appreciate you guys. I love you. I cherish you. Got a really busy week ahead. Got some really, really, really big events coming up. December is going to be a pretty busy month for us, but we'll be able to kind of dial back a little bit in January, February, figure out some things, figure out some goals, figure out what we want to do. Anyway, appreciate you guys. I'll let you tune in and watch, and I will see you guys on the next episode. Cheers.